better. I think this is better. It was something wrong with my other phone. Okay, so I think we're fine now. We're fine. We definitely are fine now. Yeah, there was something definitely wrong with my phone. I cannot figure it out. Yeah, that's better. Hi, Osprey Mama. I think I've got it now. There was something wrong with my other phone, so I apologize. I think we're fine now. We're fine. Okay, so I'm just going to let this run for you, and let you enjoy this. I think we got a beautiful view now. Ah, the geese have come in. Yes. So these are red-crowned cranes, typical for this area, and they're just beautiful. Yeah, we're back. Everything's fine now. I sorted it out. There was something wrong with my other phone, so I apologize. Things in the cold don't work properly. You just have to understand. Hi, yes, it's better. Hal, it's quite simple. In the cold, things are 10 times more difficult to handle than in ordinary. And I have two phones, and the one won't perform. I can zoom in, of course I can. Let me do that. That's no problem. We can do all that. So let me just. So I got it on a gimbal, so you can beautifully. Isn't that beautiful? There you go. That's the sound of the cranes. Absolutely, they sound a bit like the sandhill cranes. Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to turn it very slow. I have it on a gimbal, okay? So I can rotate it nicely for you so you can enjoy this. So I'm just gonna let this run now and let you enjoy it, okay? And by the way, for those of you who haven't seen the fabulous adventure I had yesterday on ice, I was broadcasting live. Please go and look at my very last the very recent stream. And if you want future updates, I haven't given any, send an email to zasaphoto@gmail.com and I will send you updates whenever I can. I've got amazing, amazing, amazing footage from here. Some of you, like Hal, have already seen some of my footage on Twitter, but that's only a fraction of what I have. It's just amazing. So we're going back on the 25th, and today is the 21st, and we are back in Koshiro at the moment. That's a bigger city, and yeah, there's some geese coming in. It's beautiful. Hi, Osprey Mama. Thank you so much. Oh, there's some geese coming in now. There's some geese coming in. Let's see if I can get this for you. There they come. There they come. I'm going to zoom out. So you can see this. It's absolutely exquisite. Look at that. I'm just following them with. There they come in. There they come in. Okay, I'm going to get my camera now. Hang on. Yeah, in parallel, I'm running a very good video camera too. So I'm doing this parallel to the stream. So I'm letting you enjoy the landscape. I'm going to zoom in a bit more so you can enjoy it. I won't be saying too much, okay? Because I'm trying to do everything at the same time here. What's that about frozen water? Hang on, I just have to see something. How do they eat in frozen water? No, it's quite simple. What they do is they put out seeds here. There was just a truck driving around with seeds, so they put seeds, fresh seeds, and that's why they come here. So they are, in a way, very dependent on man or human help in winter to survive. And I think that's a very beautiful symbiosis, actually. So that's how they do it here. Okay, and of course in summer they live off the marshland. They eat frogs and all kinds of amphibian small fish and so on. So they are very variable with their diet. They are very adjustable with their diet. They're very flexible. But it's just such a beautiful sight here. I just have to adjust the gimbal a little bit to the side. Let's see. Yeah, Rebecca, no problem. There's a problem with my other iPhone. In the cold, it will not work. It's incredible. I have technology is a major challenge here, but it's not. It's not the technology in Japan. The infrastructure is the best in the world. I mean, when it comes to broadcasting, there is no better. That I could actually broadcast from the ice yesterday is unbelievable. If you haven't seen my stream, go and see it. Tell David, no, he can't. Yes. I'll show you where David is. 1 second. Let me see where David is. I'll show you. He should be right up there. Can you see him? Wait. There he is. Can you see him? There he is. There's David. There he is. Okay, and now I'm going to show you quickly. There's Mike, by the way. Mike is here. He's right next to me. That's my video camera, by the way, set up. Get some beautiful, there you can see they're coming around with a snowmobile and they give some food, right? Red coat, that's right. David, you can recognize by the red coat, and Mike by the yellow one. And me, wait, I'll just flip the camera 1 second. That's me. As you can see, doing very well. Oh, Mike, 1 second. I just flipped the camera for Mike. Mike, say hi. You know what's amazing? We haven't killed each other yet. We've been traveling in a small car with lots of gear through Hokkaido, and we have not killed each other. It's quite amazing. Well, it's so nice to share this with you. Well, you know. If you read these travel books, or I've talked to some of my friends who do arrange travels, the first 2 days go fine, and the third day it becomes grumpy, and the fourth and fifth day people start killing each other. Well, we survived all that. We've never traveled together before. So it's quite amazing, actually. It's nothing you can take for granted if we've never traveled like this before. Yeah, nice to see you too. Very nice. And you can see the incredible, beautiful view behind me. And today it's quite warm. You see, I'm not even wearing any protection, or I've got used to the cold. I don't know what it is, but it's fine. Okay, I'm going to flip around now so you can see the cranes again. 1 second. We put the gimbal there, nicely stable, and I'm going to focus in on some cranes for you so you can enjoy this. So just enjoy the piece here, okay? I am just going to let it run now. You're all so busy. Yes, we are. Hi, Barbara. Barbara from Arizona. Nice to see you. Wonderful videos, yes. And please do look, if you want to be added to my list of warnings, I'll give warnings whenever I can. Send an email to zassefoto@gmail.com. I've seen some of you have, I'm adding already. Thanks, don't resend it. I have all your emails if you've done it already. But if you haven't, send me an email and I will send you updates as soon as I can, whenever I'm live, okay? So that you're warned on time, whenever I can. But do have a look yesterday of the adventure on the ice. There's a crane on one leg. Yes, Osprey Mama can explain to you why they stand on one leg. And actually, we had that before. It has to do with their circulation. So they're not one-legged cranes. That has to do with just keeping their temperature. Who is driving? in the middle of the cranes, those are the people who feed the cranes. They put out some seeds for the cranes, okay? That's what they do. Yes, you know, of course you know. I'm just saying that. I'm just joking. I get all your warnings. That's good. Yes, Barbara, you do good. So whoever wants to be added, how tall are they? They're about the same size as the sandhill cranes that we typically see. About the same size. I'm so glad. Yeah, we are. It's nearing the end now, so we're going to. It's the 21st here, so I know you're still on the 20th, but we're on the 21st. Yeah, for the temperature and the blood. That's correct. I just saw the comment there. How much do they weigh? I don't know. Can someone Google that, please? I don't know what their weight is. Oh, you can hear what they sound like. Oops, a little bit too far. Here we go. Quite a noisy bunch. You love the boat tour. Well, I think that was one of the most amazing broadcasts ever. I could not believe that it would be possible to to be out, to be out. Oh, no smoking! Can you believe someone's smoking here? Christ, I can't believe this. People are so dumb. They're so dumb. There was someone smoking behind me. Anyway. Okay. Okay. Ah, dear. 22 pounds, yes. Isn't that funny with the smoking? It's crazy. I'm whispering because I don't want them to hear me. They smile. Yeah, they smoke everywhere. They do. So 22 pounds is quite heavy, isn't it? Audio's awesome. That's great. That's good. Typo. No, I know it was a typo. I saw it. Let's see if I can. There's very little action at the moment, but sometimes they come flying in. But just enjoy. Just enjoy the view. I'll zoom in a little bit more. 22 pounds of crate. Yeah, that's about the hand luggage, right? No smoke. Isn't that crazy that people smoke? I mean, there's such addicts in the world. It's just insane. 22 pounds, yes. First introduction, that's great. And as I said, if you wish just to be notified, just send an email to Zasaphoto, that's the same channel name, and just at gmail.com. And I'll add you. I got lots of your, don't resend it if you have already sent it. I will add you. You know, Japan is very interesting, but Japan is full of traps if you do not understand the culture. And I have walked into some. I think I'm fairly cultural sensitive, but I have walked into some landmines here of things you do not do in Japan, and I will tell you about it when I get back. It's quite interesting. I'm a coffee addict. Yeah, well, coffee's harmless. That's okay. Smoking is different. It's very nice having this on a tripod with a stabilizer, with a gimbal, because I can do things so smoothly, and it looks almost like, well, it looks like a real, incredibly professional broadcast in that way. That smoker better not drop. Well, I hate smoking, but I mean you can't avoid it sometimes when people next to you smoke. Oh, look at this! Here you go. Some very close-ups now. Beautiful close-up. How is the audio? I hope the audio is good. I'm not speaking very loud, by the way. As quiet as I can. Most country people smoke a lot. Yes, they do. The temperature. Mike, what's the temperature today? Yeah, it feels warm. Maybe we're just already warmed up. It's somewhere around freezing point. I'm not quite sure. You can hear me great. That's good. They're craning their necks. Yes. Oops. Sometimes I move a little bit too fast. Sorry about that. I'm trying to pan as quiet as I can. There's no wind. It's absolutely a magnificent day. It is. North Africa's worst. I don't know who's worst. There are quite a few that smoke a lot. I filmed a smoking room in Japan. It's the most crazy thing. I don't know what to say. Disgusting thing. They have a room, and all the smokers go in this room. And I didn't go inside. I filmed it from outside because I couldn't believe what I was seeing. But you know, it's like putting the exhaust, putting the engine on in your garage. That's what it must be like. Are you zoomed in all the way? I can zoom in more. How's that for you? Is that enough zoom? Is that enough zoom? That's as far as I can go. Oh, there's some fighting going on there. Love their call, yes. I'm going to zoom out a little bit more because I think it's getting a little bit grainy otherwise. But, you're welcome. Smoking's dying out in UK. Yes, the vapor is true. That's a topic of its own, isn't it? Perfect, yes. Love the tuxedo color. That's very well said. It looks like they're wearing a tuxedo, isn't it? You're so right. Oops, that's too much. It's when I zoom a lot. It's difficult to follow it precisely. I'm doing very small movements here. The color of the eyes. Mike, what's the color of their eyes? Don't know, huh? Yeah, it's quite dark. I think they're very dark actually. Similar to the sandhill cranes, very dark. Let me go back in the other direction. I'm just going to zoom out a little bit. Now there we go. Let me zoom out a little bit like that. That's better. That's better. Watch how they yes. But there's definitely a lot of rank pulling here. You can see they do pull ranks and they chase each other away. So it's not as idyllic as it looks. The mating dance, I've got it on video. I've got it on video, the mating dance. It's amazing. I got it this morning. So I'll show it to you, okay? I don't know if I can show it to you live, but I definitely caught it this morning. It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So when I come back, I'll show it to you. Snow cranes, no, they are red-crowned cranes, right? Huh? Ah, okay. Yes. Is that an albino pigeon? That's a good one. There's someone seeing the pigeon here. Wondering if that's an albino pigeon. Let's focus in. Wait a second. Where is that pigeon? That's an interesting question. That's an interesting question. I don't know. You know. Wait a sec. Sorry, that was the wrong direction. Here you go. There's your pigeon. You decide for yourself. I don't know. You can hardly see it. Maybe it's a dove, right? Red crown is just. Can you see the red crown? Yes, on the male you can. On the cheek you can. You can definitely. I don't know if we're close enough to see it. Yes. Does it have pink eyes? I don't know. You can see it better on your screen than I can, because I'm looking at a small screen. So you have to tell me whether that is an albino or not. I don't know. I cannot see it. You know what? I'm going to go in my video camera quickly and have a look. Just hang on, hang on. Okay, so we now have a close-up on the video, but the sun has come out, so it's so bright that I cannot see see the color of the eyes. Okay, it's beautiful light now.
Their eyes are dark.
Their eyes are dark. Okay, so that's good. Now Mike's just telling me their eyes are dark.
Really good on this guy's lying down.
Rock pigeons. Do you know the pigeon? If that's a pigeon up there, the very white one there? It's like a dove or a pigeon. You see that? No, right in front here. See that?
Yeah, yeah.
It could be a dove. It could be.
The swans in the back.
What makes their feathers? Oh, I think it's leucistic. That could be. You know, that could be. Hang on, I just saw a question there. What was it? Do the makes have have had red feathers on the top? It's not a red feather. It's like a Susan. It's like a red dot, right? I have it on video. At the moment, it's just too bright for me to see, but you can definitely distinguish them. One second, I'm just going to zoom in for you. Maybe you can see this better on your screen. So here you go. But the males can definitely be. Oops, sorry, that's too much. The males can definitely be distinguished from the females. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more for you and get this a little bit closer, so you can have a look yourself. Gently move to here. So Leucistic is a lack of pigmentation. Well, I've got Mike, who's a doctor next to me. How do you explain leucistic exactly?
It's like an albino.
Well, what's the exact definition? But there's a difference. I think.
No, a leucistic is a variant.
There's a variant.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if an animal's white, it's white. A dove is white, it's not leucistic. But you sometimes see eagles, which is very
Very
pale.
cool.
That's a leucistic
Okay.
morph variant.
Oh, isn't that beautiful?
One can move in.
There's beautiful light coming from the back now, or from the side. How close are we to them? Fairly close. I would say to the closest one. I'm going to show you where the closest one is at the moment. That's the closest one. And they come extremely close. One second. I think the distance between him and me. Oh, I got a message from Pat. I will add you to the. I will definitely add you to my email list. I just saw the email coming in. I couldn't read everything, but I think we are about 20 feet away. Okay, so it's very very close, very close, and they can come right up to you. They're not scared. The closest ones are, and the furthest are, of course, up to several hundred feet. Isn't it amazing? And they're so beautiful. The smaller birds, well, they're all cranes. Those are the one that have sort of brownish heads. I think those are probably juveniles. But then in the background, you have some, we heard some swans. There's some swans. Wait a second. Let me just show you. We've got some swans here. There. There you go. That's beautiful, isn't it? They're gorgeous, yes. Love swans, yes. Especially here, especially here. You can see a swan, right?
They stand on one leg.
Sorry, what?
Why they stand on
How
one
long
leg?
will they stand on one leg, yes?
Why do they stand on one leg?
Well, that's for the circulation. They change the circulation. It's,
Really?
yeah.
Yeah. I suppose that's as good as anything I can think of.
Yes. Yeah, you can see the swans, right?
I got some good pictures today. Not like yesterday.
Adjust the body heat temperature. Yes, that's the right thing. But she heard us. Osprey Mama heard us. But to adjust the body heat temperature, that's what they do. Yes, yes. Good. I would never have expected to see the swans. Right. Dr. Zeus, yes. Where is this located? This is called the International Crane Center, and it's close to Koshiro, and that's in northeastern Japan, Hokkaido. That's where we are at the moment. Love your live feeds. Thank you very much. I think this is rather unique, and I wish elsewhere. Leucism. Here we go. Conditions which are partial loss of pigmentation. Hang on, Hal. Your comment disappeared. 1 second. Let me try and get it back. Disappeared off the screen. Let me just read this off. Yes, partial loss of pigmentation in an animal resulting in white, pale, or patchy coloration of the skin, hair, feathers, and so on. I couldn't read the rest. I'm sorry because the comment always disappears. But thank you very much, Hal. So read Hal's comment. Oh, here comes some. Here they come in. They come in. It's gorgeous. Wait. Yeah, they're coming in. It was really beautiful. They just came in. But if you saw that, the swans just passing through. It's a good question. I do not know. But as you know, swans travel huge distances. But these cranes are local. They are not. They're loud. In Wisconsin, I have not. I didn't know there was one. I certainly would love to, but I didn't know there was one. Thank you for mentioning that. More food, yes, that's what they're screaming. There's one coming very close here. I'm just going to show you a little bit around what it looks like here, so you get an idea. Let me just. There we go. Now I can show it. So, 1 second. Let's see if I can get this control working again. There we go. Now it's working. Now it's working. So you can see the visitors come in through there, and we're allowed to be behind that barrier, and then the cranes land here, and they're also, by the way, on the other side. They're also on the other side. Just going to show you over the fence. See, there are more cranes there. What are they eating? I think they just put out seeds at the moment, and they may I haven't seen the food, but if it's similar to sandhill cranes, they just put out grains. But I know they're omnivores. They also eat. Maybe they put some small fish in or so. I'm not quite sure actually. I haven't seen the food. But I'll try and find out. I will try and find out. By the way, yesterday I had an amazing experience. I just wanted to tell you. I was allowed to film inside an aviary of stellars that are in the rehab. I was inside a huge aviary filming how they learn to fly again and how they train them. It's amazing. So I've got crazy footage, really. Probably footage that is quite rare. So that'll all be coming up in my next streams when I'm back home. Yeah, this is right next to us now. Look how close we are. See the photographer there? You can see the distance, right? Yes, I filmed that. I filmed it. I was given permission to do that. A special permission, but I have it. It's incredible. Please share a video of mating dance. I will. I promise you I will. I have it on this wonderful video camera here. That's my wonderful video camera. And I have it on there. I'm just going to close it so it preserves some battery. But I will absolutely share it. Yes. How many people are there? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I would estimate about 30. You can count them. It's about 30. There's David Hancock, as you can see. There he is. Approximately 30. Not so bad, actually. They're right in front of me now. Look. And they're right in front of me. So I'm going to zoom in now so you can see that. I mean, they're so close now. Even too big for the screen. There we go. It's incredible, isn't it? There's a male on the right. Can you see that? Can you see the male on the right? It's got, and no, they both are red. Hang on. There you go. They're both red. You're very welcome. Can you see they got this red crown there on their head? Will they out of your hand? I don't think so. They may. If David Hancock raises them, they probably would. Yes. David in red coat. Yes, that's right. That's right. Let me zoom in even more so you can see the head. There you go. There you go. So if it turns this way, you can see it. Isn't it beautiful? Now you should be able to see the red head. You see that red dot on the head? You see that? Yes, you can see it. It's great. And the other one? Oh, that's so close now. This is standing about, let's say, about 10 feet, 10 to 12 feet from me. That's how close they've come. They've seen that I'm broadcasting and they're curious. They want to show you how beautiful they are. You see? You see it, right? Oops, sorry. I'm moving a little bit too fast. They do. I think they fit very well into the Japanese culture. You know, it's a soft culture. Coming over my head. I can't see anything. Hang on. Oh, there they come. There, look, look, look. Isn't that beautiful? There we go. That was David Hancock giving me a scream that they're coming over my head. It's beautiful. Where do they sleep at night? I think outside or in the trees. Somewhere in the trees. They disappear into the forest somewhere? That is a good question. I don't know, but they definitely don't stay overnight here. They go somewhere probably to where it's a little bit more protected. Yes, high up in the trees. Geese also, yes. I think so. I think so. There's some swans. I would have to ask. Let me go and ask David. 1 second. Let's ask David. David is the walking encyclopedia of this world, so let's ask him. I'm just going to walk to him. David, I'm just going to come to you 1 second. I'm going to ask you a question. Because David knows the answers. David, I'm live now. I just wanted to know, are there swans? Here's David anyway. Are
There's
there?
the whooper swan.
Okay,
The
okay.
European whooper swan. In fact, there's two more right coming behind me.
Oh, there's a whooper swans. Okay.
Yeah, right there.
Well, here you go. That's the answer, okay? And they're not geese here. They're not any geese. No, no.
These are not snow geese.
Okay.
These are whooper swans.
Okay, there you go.
I think it's the world's biggest swan.
There you
You
go.
can see it out of the view. I think three of them coming in right now.
Just ask David. So those are whooper swans. Okay.
More coming through the field.
Okay, hang on. I'm just going to get it up again.
Back.
Oh, yeah, it's difficult to show in the... it's difficult against the sun, yes. Trying to get this working again. Okay, here we go. There we go. Come on. Okay, so I'll walk back again. So you got the answer now. Bundle up, David. Are you cold, David?
No, it's a lovely warm day. It's not quite freezing. Maybe 1 degree below.
Right. Well, you can see how marvelous it is to have David here. I'm going to flip the camera. It's so... I'm just walking back now, but it's so marvelous to have David here because he just knows everything. It's amazing knowledge. Wait, what were you saying? I didn't catch that. So they migrate. Yeah, David, they migrate, right? Yeah, he says they come from Russia all the way across. So that's the answer, okay? There you go. I'm just going to flip the camera again. There you go. David, yes. Yeah, that was about the whooper swans. So they migrate, they come here, and they come all the way from Russia. That's what the answer is. Okay. International birders. Oh, there's so many here. There's so many here. Quite a lot, from all countries. I heard some Swedish also. No passport needed. No. No passport. They're quite difficult to photograph, by the way, because of the whiteness of the snow. It's not. I think they look better on video. Honestly, that's why I'm running more video than on a photo, because the background of white to white is extremely difficult to photograph. However, because of their movement, the video comes out much better. When you travel, people are all from from all over. They are beautiful is an understatement. Thank you very much. I completely agree. Yeah, if you like to, I can keep this running a bit. If you get bored, tell me, okay? Because I can. That's fine. I don't know. I don't know how this is looking for you, but I'll put it back on the here on the railing now, and zoom in a little bit so you can enjoy this a bit more. Let's zoom in on these two. 1 second. Perfect. Yes. I think they're about the same size, at least from my own judging. They look very similar size to sandhills, very similar. The swans, no, those are the cranes that make that noise. They are definitely the cranes. Those are definitely that's the. They suddenly they speak up for whatever reason. But those were the cranes. The swans sound similar, but it's a little bit. It's a little bit. You can hear them now. Those are swans. There's swans coming in, by the way. That's the noise of swans. Can you hear them? 1 second. I'm just going to zoom out. There's some beautiful swans coming in here. Gee, come on. They're just about to come in. Here they come. Those are swans. See, those are swans. What are they? Hang on, I'm trying to see a question here. What are they nibbling on? I think those are different seeds and grains that they put out. So there was a truck coming in earlier and just distributing them. So I would assume that their diet, that's why they can do so well. It's very similar to sandhill cranes, at least in winter. In summer, they eat on all kinds of. Well, they fly to the big marshlands here, and they feed there. They got huge. These are the biggest marshlands in Japan here. There's another swan coming in. Hi, David.
Are you still alive?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Didn't think of it
Yes.
before, but at the beginning, at the entranceway of this project here, where they're feeding them, they have a big sign saying, "This is really for feeding the cranes."
Okay.
And they will be driving off other competitive animals. And I wondered what one they meant.
What do
And
they mean?
now I understand. Oh, here's a whole
Here's
bunch
a whole
more
bunch of
swans.
swans. Yes.
Now that I understand, they mean they're driving off the trumpeter, the whooping swans.
Oh, they're driving off the
because they compete with them, but
Oh.
also they're worried about them transmitting poxes, which
Oh.
are diseases
Okay.
between the one population and the other. the cranes are non-migratory, but these, oh, here comes a whole bunch more.
So many coming in now, yes.
I missed it.
So did you hear the comment from David there? Getting busy, isn't it? It's like an airport. Here, look at that. Yeah, it's always good when David comes in with his comments. They sure are vocal, yes. And those are definitely the swans that you're hearing now, okay? Here they go. Yeah, you can hear the difference, right? Oh, not all. Could you summarize? So what David was talking about is at the entrance, there is a sign that they say that they chase other birds than cranes away because cranes are non-migratory and the swans are migratory birds. And in order to protect them from diseases and also protect their habitat, that is why they have this international crane center to protect them more. Okay, so it's against probably also avian flu and many other things. That's what David was referring to. They have their own lovely sound, yes, they do. Let's look at them right in front here. How do they drive? I don't know. You know, that's what I was asking myself. How do they actually drive off the swans? I don't know. I haven't seen it happen. So maybe it'll happen still. You're welcome. Maybe it'll still happen. I honestly don't know how they do it. But I think they just chase them away somehow. Oh, there are more coming in. My goodness. Oh, I can see what the problem here is. And more and more and more coming in. Here you go. Here you go. Incoming a lot.
Yeah. I caught them over there flying in.
Beautiful. Why drive off the swans? It's the cranes here are non-migratory. Okay, so they stay in this place, and in order to protect them from avian flu and from many other diseases and so on, they chase the swans away. How they do it, I do not know, but that's what it says. Because of course the swans are as you heard the whooping swans. No, so not the whooping swans. What did he call them? No, sorry. No, they're not trumpeter. There's some other swans. David was saying that. I forgot what the name was, but he mentioned it. Maybe some of you have listened, but they migrate all the way from Russia. I don't know. I'm not an expert, Blue 24. Let me ask David. Okay, let's find out. Okay, let's find out. Let's find out what the reason is. So just hang on. 1 second. I'm just gonna find out. 1 second. Now, how did I do this? I somehow. Sorry, I lost you for a moment. There you are. They come from Siberia and Russia. But I need to ask him. I'm not an expert on avian flu, okay? So maybe it is something else too. Hang on, I'm just going to close my bag and let's walk in and find out, okay? 1 second. I'm just going to close my bag here. And I will walk in with you and let's try and find out what the reason is. So I don't know the answer, okay? Let's find out. David. Oh, good. What again was the reason for
Driving them
yeah,
out.
yeah.
There's a worry in these great artificial concentrations, like artificial meaning around a feeding station. It's a perfect opportunity for diseases to be transmitted from one bird to the
Right.
other. And this local crane population is non-migratory, so
Right.
they're here on the same land all the year. So it's been a created population of non-migratory crane. So the migratory swans that come in could bring in more diseases, and this local crane population would not have any resistance to it.
Right.
Could, of course, get it transmitted to their population and then spread it to their,
Oh, right.
in their breeding ground. Or it could even work in reverse. The local population could get something.
Right.
The migratory birds come in,
Okay.
acquire that disease, and then take it and move it away out into the
Right.
wilderness areas. So it works both ways. in
Okay.
life.
Okay, you have a picture again. Sorry. What happened was you should have a picture. I sometimes it happened the transmission stopped for a moment and you may have had a black screen, but I think in this case the words of David were more important actually than the picture of him. Because he gave you the explanation. Okay. Can you see again? Can you see it? Is the picture back? Just have to make sure it is. Yeah, and David, how do they drive off the swans? What do you think?
You just saw that tractor and the skidoo go riding out there, and that's what he was doing. First the tractor went after them once, and then twice the skidoo has come out and raced right across, right at the swans each time. That's why it's pretty evident that he was after the swans.
There you go.
Drove them off.
No picture still.
Well, I got pictures of him.
Still black after refresh. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Still black. Do you have a black screen now or not? Sorry about that. I'm not sure what you're seeing. Okay, is there anybody who has a picture? Okay, just black. That's a nuisance. Hang on. No picture, no picture, no picture. Okay. You know what? I'm going to try and restart the stream. Okay.